PlayStation shouldn't have bothered. Xbox had some hot and bothered. And did you know that Jeff Keighley's friends with Hideo Kojima? Hello, and welcome to the Straight Up Games podcast. Hello, and welcome to episode 98 of the Straight Up Games podcast. A good number, a good year. And we are bearing down on episode 100, but the less said about that for now, the better. We've got another big loaded show for you this week. Obviously, we've had a huge amount happen over the last 7 days or so, because everything in the world has happened in the world of video games. We've had the Nintendo Switch 2 release, we've had Mario Kart World come out, we've had updates to a bunch of games in that world. We're not going to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 this week. We're going to wait until next week because, as you may have already guessed, my name is Carrick and this is Graham.
Hello.
And we don't have Mickey. Mickey's on his jollies.
He is.
So we thought it was only right that we wait for Mr. Nintendo to come back before we talk about the Switch 2 and all of the fun things that come with that. So we are going to hold our opinions on that for now. In the meanwhile, however, we've also had an outrageous number of video game streams happen over the course of Summer Game Fest. We're only going to really focus on what would probably be the bigger three. Sony's PlayStation State of Play, which happened, was almost shadow dropped.
Very forgettable.
Announced it on the Wednesday. It happened on the Thursday. We forgot about it by the Friday at the stroke of midnight. Then we had the actual Summer Game Fest main event itself from Mr. Jeff Keighley. And then on Sunday, we had the Xbox Games Showcase as well. And live streams from everyone and their auntie in between.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do the pile of shame.
No.
We are going to talk about what we've been playing. We are going to talk about those showcases. We'll talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 next time around with Mickey once he's back in the room. And please go and like and subscribe and listen and follow and share with your friends.
Amen.
You can leave comments on Spotify now. I didn't know that was a thing.
That's Raj.
So if you go onto the episodes and onto the podcast on Spotify, you can leave us a comment if you so choose. Subscribe while you're there. Go into the episode description, click the button, send us a text message while you're there as well. It's free. Don't worry. You don't have to pay 10 pence and use up your messages for the week.
Like in 1998.
1998. Indeed, you can indeed send us text messages and the didn't to be shut.
That's this week's episode title.
Right.
We'll be back shortly when Carrick finds these vowels.
Yes, exactly. All right, enough of this nonsense. Let's talk about what we've been playing. What have you been playing this week, Graham?
I have finally rolled credits on Expedition 33.
Woo! Happy days.
Very happy days. I got a bit sort of overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that was left to do, and I thought I just need to get to the end.
Yes.
And you get to the end, finish the game, roll credits, and I'll be a happy chappy. And that's what I've done. I've gotten to the final boss, probably a bit OP, so I've just absolutely nailed the final boss quite easily.
Sometimes that's fun.
Yeah.
Just putting them through the floor.
Yep. I think it took me 5 minutes to kill the final boss. So any advice anybody out there since it's a bit of a challenge, don't go and fight the final boss at level 60. Maybe he's waiting a bit.
No, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I've also been playing Super Mario Kart World.
Yes, absolutely.
On my Switch 2.
We'll
talk a bit more about that next week, with Mickey. But very quickly, first impressions from me. I'm not as a hardcore fan as you, Mickey, when it comes to Mario Kart, just in terms of mechanics and sort of the history of the game. I've played them all, but I'm not as attached to them as you guys are, as a more casual player.
Incorrectly don't think Double Dash is the best one, which is...
Yeah, well, there you go. As a very casual Mario Kart player, I've had a good time. I've finished all the Grand Prix. I've got all the gold cups and 150cc.
Show off.
Aye.
Have you 3-starred them, though?
Have
you 3-starred them?
No.
Boo.
I know.
Boo.
So,
boo this man.
Yeah. I had a very close call with when Luigi green shelled me at the finish line. And I finished second, he finished first, then he won the Leaf Cup on the back of that. So, fuck you, Luigi. Wherever you are.
Talking about Mario Kart World.
But yeah, we'll dig into that a bit more deal next week, I think.
Fair.
What I will say is I've started replaying Mario Odyssey on my Switch too.
It's very shiny.
And the upgrade, the patch for it is excellent.
I'm very excited to try out some old games. Because Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks night and day different.
Well, this is. And the fact that it's got rid of all the juggy edges. Because when I watched a comparison video on YouTube before I sort of jumped back into Odyssey, I thought, let's have a look and see some of the comparisons that are out there. I've looked at Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey is the main ones because I never finished Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm tempted to go back in and revisit that. Yeah,
it's one of the reasons I re-upped me Nintendo Switch Online to get the expansion pass for that.
But Mario Odyssey on my TV looks ridiculous. It looks like a more modern game for a game that came out in 2017. Very, very impressed with the way that it looks. So I'm completely committed to Mario Odyssey. I'm going to keep going and finish that too. And it's just a nice experience on the Switch too. Aside from that, I've also dived back into Assassin's Creed Shadows because I shelved that when Expedition 33 came out.
Yes.
My God, that's a jarring experience to go back to after playing Expedition 33.
And Mario Kart.
And Mario, yeah. Out of anything, just because of the acting. Because the acting in Expedition 33 is so good.
And
when you go back to Assassin's Creed, it's so wooden. It's quite jarring. It's just the conversations don't flow the same way. So I find myself just tapping circle and reading the subtitles just to get to the dialogue.
Just listening to all the NPCs going.
Shut up. Yeah. So
like a couple of the episodes of this podcast.
Yes,
a month or so ago.
Indeed, yeah. If you wish to just skip the dialogue and read the subtitles, we'll explore that as an option. But
are you going to finish it?
I don't think I'm going to.
Are you bouncing back off?
Possibly so. I think I've made a mistake.
That is sad.
Because I was really enjoying it before I jumped off Assassin's Creed. And to a lot of people, Creed's probably one of the biggest highlights of the year.
Yes,
the game.
But so.
I just find it too jarring to go back to after playing Expedition 33.
Well put
and it's that thing again, like we've talked about with God of War, where you finish a game like that and you go, what do I play now?
Yes.
And generally you're going to pick something that's just not as good. So you're going to be like, and to pick a 100-hour RPG, I'm not sure that was a wise decision. So.
That's fair.
But other than that, that's it for me. Just playing some old stuff again.
Canny mixed bag. Despite the fact that there are thousands of new games that we could be playing.
I know. I sat and pondered for a while. I thought, well, I started Cyberpunk on my PlayStation. I'm going back to that.
Yes.
I've not even touched Atomfall, South of Midnight, Doom, Indiana Jones. So I've got plenty of options.
All of those are installed on my Xbox and have not been started. Every time I try to do something, it's like, there's these updates to install. You haven't got enough space. Because you've installed so many games and we need to update all of the games that you've not played. And it's just a chore. But
I'm in a position, though, thankfully, there's nothing out imminently that's going to really grab me attention. So I've got some time to
go back and
play some through my catalogue. And I think if I play games like Doom and Indie, South of Midnight, these are games that you can probably clock quite quickly compared to playing 100 hours of Assassin's Creed. So,
yes. Yeah.
Creed's not the type of game you can just dip in and out of, really.
You need chunky sessions.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
And so the way that the mission design is, you find yourself it seems to take a long time to do one main objective, which is, once you start it, you feel kind of committed to completing that objective, because if you bounce off, you'll come back on and go, what the hell's going on? Because it is so, in my opinion, it is so difficult to follow the story in that game. There's just too much going on between the main quests and the side quests, and there's characters I don't even know who they are talking to me and going, hey, great to see you again. Have I met you before?
Nice to see you too, person.
NPC too.
If this dialogue wasn't telling me your name, I wouldn't have the foggiest.
Exactly that. So that's largely it for me this week.
Nice. I've had also a mixed bag of stuff. Again, Mario Kart World. I've also got gold cups on all of the Grand Prix at 150cc, and I went back through and 3-starred them as well, which just means you come first in every race.
Yes.
Which is a bastard.
It is a bastard.
Because
Green shell at the finish line.
Yeah. And one of the cups I do not like at all.
Which was the Leaf Cup?
I can't remember. It's the one with that ends in Wario's.
I think that's the Leaf Cup. That's the one where the first race is on the water and you go through the woods.
And the last race is in the water. And there's too much water throughout that cup. But we'll talk about that
watery cup
next time. I played a bit of, I say played. I experienced some of Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour.
Oh, yes.
Because I paid me £8 dickhead tax for that. Yeah. First thing I did when I turned it on. And then it took us the best part of a week to actually start it up and play it. But anyway, played that. I also, so like yourself, you went back to a Mario game. I got out of the drawer Mario 3D All-Stars, put that in, and thought, you know what, I'm going to play Mario Galaxy. Because I've finished neither of the Galaxies. Mm-hmm. Whereas I've beat Sunshine a few times, I've beat Mario 64 a few times, obviously I've beat Odyssey, but the Wii Marios I never beat
Galaxy 2. I beat Mario Galaxy though.
So I thought maybe now's the time. Is it going to look a bit nicer? And it runs pretty well. It's weird having to deal with motion controls again.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
But
it's an absolute travesty that Nintendo just stopped selling that game.
Yes.
Why did they do that?
Well, it's the fact that Mario Galaxy 2 is locked on the Wii.
Yeah.
Like, they brought Galaxy across with All-Stars, but just didn't include the second one, which is really bizarre. So, never know. With Switch 2, we might get Wii backwards compatibility at some point after they've gotten through some of the GameCube games. Because GameCube wasn't around for a long time. It's a small library. So there's not a lot of games. Yeah. Anywho, yes, so that was what was happening in Nintendo Corner. I have got thoughts on Mario Kart.
You shared some
I've got grievances. Yes, they are on Blue Sky, spoilers for next time around. But yeah, we'll talk about that next time around. Okay. Beyond Mario Galaxy, I have been playing Black Mesa.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I
am so jealous.
Ended up sat in the office for some reason upstairs. Well, I say the office, the room in which I work in my house.
Did you buy it for £1.80 or whatever it was?
£1.67 or something in the sale a few weeks ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to play that. So
myself not doing that.
I'm playing it on a monitor.
On your ROG?
So I'm not playing it handheld on me Legion Go. That's plugged into a monitor and a speaker and stuff like that. So I'm playing it through that with an Xbox controller because it's now got Xbox controls. And despite the fact that it's 10 years old, which is a terrifying thing to say out loud. Well, actually, no, I realised that it's not 10 years old. It's been on Steam for 10 years.
Oh, because of its preview program.
Because it was originally a mod, and it was a community thing that you could just download off the internet. So it's even older.
Oh, yeah, of course it was, yeah.
They
just look for developers, didn't they, in the community to sort of, who wants to help?
Yeah, should we just try this?
There's a documentary about it.
Probably. It's really good. It is. So obviously they reuse a lot of stuff because it's on the Source engine, and that was the whole point in bringing Half-Life to the Source engine. They reuse a bunch of models and textures and that sort of stuff. So like they've de-aged the model for Dr. Kleiner and for Eli.
Right, okay.
So like Dr. Kleiner has got brown hair in Half-Life 1 because obviously he's a white-haired fella because it's 20 years later in Half-Life 2. Mm-hmm. Whereas in the original version, he was just the same scientist NPC that's all over the rest of the place. So it's really cool.
Kind of janitor or something for that character model.
I think so.
Or someone who worked in the canteen or something
bizarre like that. Yeah. So it's quite cool that they're in it. So like, there's a little bit where Eli and Kleiner are talking to you and all that sort of stuff. And I think they've fleshed out a bit. There's a lot more to the beginning of the game than I remember when I played the beginning of the game on PC a long time ago.
I think you've probably forgotten.
Possibly. The train ride was always very long.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But there's so much detail that they've added to that train ride of stuff that's happening because they can. Mm-hmm. It's really cool. Yeah. But then just the moment of getting to like getting your first weapon, getting the crowbar, like there's
Yeah, you pick it up in the corridor where the computer server's fallen over.
There's a lot. It feels like it took a lot longer than that to get to there.
Right, okay.
I was having to set fire to zombies with flares and stuff like that, which I have
no
memory of.
I don't remember that. You get your health suit from the changing room.
Yes, health suit from the changing room. Go in, do the resonance cascade, everything blows up.
Yeah.
And then you meet a security guard, and you have to escort a security guard back to the main entrance. But to get back to that main entrance where the big Black Mesa signage is above the desk of where you first go in, to get back to there, there's like a segment where you set a fight to head crab zombies and all sorts of stuff.
Yes, I know which bit you mean.
All right, okay, so it is in there.
I think so.
I've just misremembered. But it's good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not very far through. I've only got a pistol and a crowbar, and I'm killing things and just having a nice time.
How's it playing on that setup? Because you got your Legion Go hooked to a monitor with Xbox wireless or
wireless,
and it's fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the Legion Go works as a PC really quite well. Like I played all Command & Conquers and stuff like that in desktop mode. So literally, the dock that I plug my work laptop into has a conference speaker. I've got a conference speaker plugged into it that I use for video calls when I'm at work because my ears are crap and I always get ear infections and stuff if I wear headphones too long.
Yeah.
Little insight into the world of Lee Carrick there. So I've got this little puck speakerphone thing, but because of what it is, it does Windows spatial audio. So because you can have people coming out of the speaker from different sides of the room. So it's got it's got some surround sound capability. So although I'm hearing the game audio through that, it's pretty good. Wow, it's better than if it was coming through the speakers on the Legion Go, for example. And then plugged into a 1080p monitor. So it's not like I'm running at super high resolutions or anything like that, but it's on high. It's on high, the graphic preset for high, so it's got decent quality shadows and reflections and particle effects, and all the textures look good. Obviously, it's an older game now, but looks great. Having a really nice time. I think I'm going to go down and plug it into my TV.
Oh yeah,
and then set it back down to 1080p
and have a look,
and then play on it on the couch. So that'll be a better audio experience, but having a lovely time.
Well, there you go. Very jealous. I didn't pay this £1.60 whatever.
You should have, even though you haven't. You currently are not a PC gamer.
I know.
Just for eventually when the time comes for something.
I know. It's stupid.
When you can play the Steam games on your Xbox, on your Xbox Next.
Yep. I know. Should be more prepared. Never mind.
That's what I've been playing.
Good selection.
Let's talk about the Shiggidy showcases. So yes, as alluded, there has been a lot going on. PlayStation, for all intents and purposes, shadow dropped their state of play to the point where I thought it was genuinely quite funny. I was reading on Push Square. Rumours of a PlayStation state of play for this week, and within 15 minutes somebody had announced it, so they had to just update that article, which was quite funny. I personally think they shouldn't have bothered.
They should have just given it to Jeff and made the Jeff show longer, because I've just quickly pulled up the stuff that was announced at the show, the state of play, and just really quickly zip through this. Lumens made by the Tetris Effect people. I get it.
Why was it the opening game?
I don't know.
That's not exciting enough to be the opening game.
So Luminez Arise. Pragmata. I think Mickey, when I seen Mickey on Friday, he said that you two, when you were chatting about this, when you watched it, did you say it looks like Death Stranding, but the baby's growing up? Something like that.
Possibly. I say a lot of things. I do say a lot of things.
Very funny. But Pragmata is Capcom's game that they teased at a state of play, or
it was at the PlayStation launch. It was the launch showcase for the PlayStation 5, where it was the girl in the street, and the big space station, and then the astronaut, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?"
And it's Capcom, and it looks a bit weird.
It looks very weird. It's kind of like the little girl in it. My immediate thought, and the way that they've updated her character model as well, is she's a bit like Megan from the horror film.
Yeah.
Where's the doll come to life sort of thing. And she's got weird, like her hands turn into stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not a game that I will play.
No, it does look like a PlayStation game.
But it's about time that's coming out. Yeah, it very much does look like a PlayStation game. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. That'll be an exclusive, probably. I don't think it was originally. I think it was announced for everything.
I don't know.
But it's coming out in 2026.
Yeah. Romeo's a Dead Man. This is Grasshopper manufacturer. The guys behind a ton of classic games that people are into this type of thing. Not my cup of tea at all. Suda51's involved with this. Was Suda51 No More Heroes on the Wii?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, okay.
I like the look of this. This was probably one of the highlights for me out of the showcase.
I just didn't
click
with me at all.
It's quite a... I think it's because it's more of an action-y game. Like, it's quite stylish. It looks cool. It looks a bit like... the vibe is very much like Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah.
Is what I thought.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
And I thought, yeah. And then we rolled into Silent
Hill. What have they done to Silent Hill?
It's not in Silent Hill. Call it something else. Yeah, Silent Hill. Because it's not even a capital F. It is a little F.
It is a Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. So this is a horror game in Japan about Japanese schoolgirls. Call it something that isn't Silent Hill.
Yeah. Next.
That's fine. Like, I'm sure the game will be very entertaining.
Mickey's well into horror games, and I think his opinion on this was probably echoed in some of the stuff we said, but Silent Hill is supposed to be on there GC scary. It just doesn't look like that at all. It just looks a bit naff. It's out in September if you're interested, though.
I'm just having a quick look through the chat from when I was talking to Mickey, just to see if there's any absolutely sensational crack from him. There will be.
Bloodstained, The Scarlet Engagement. This is a new Castlevania, like a Metroidvania game. There was original Bloodstained game a couple of years ago. I guess this is a follow-up to that. Digimon Storytime Stranger.
It's literally the worst name.
Awful.
For anything.
Yeah.
It really, really is. Yeah, Mickey's sort of quote Mickey about Pragmata his line was, the fetus has grown up. Dead Space Stranding, the fetus has grown up.
Very good.
And I referred to Lumines as Tetris for wrong'uns.
We should live stream this one day.
We are really complimentary.
Straight Up Games Reacts. We should do one of them. Live reactions.
Yeah. Thanks, I hate it was Mickey's only response to Silent Hill F. So anyway, I'm now not going to just read through the chat.
Yeah. Pharmacy Tactics. A lot of people are excited for that, which I get.
So this is a remake, isn't it?
Yeah. It's going to PS4 and PS5 on the 30th of September. 2 versions of the original classic game, which was they're calling a faithful recreation with enhanced sort of visuals and stuff. So a lot of people will be excited for this.
Not bothered. Yeah. The next game on this list has been shown about 4 times in various different events.
Yeah, don't get it.
And I don't get it.
Baby steps.
It's Death Stranding, which was a walking simulator.
In a onesie.
Where it is just a walking simulator because you have to control this bloke's legs.
Yep. Not a game to play when you're pissed.
No.
I'm skipping that. Everybody's Golf.
Don't understand the point.
Of that. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
So this is interesting, that Ninja Gaiden...
I missed half of this.
No, this is how terrible it was. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is weird because the guys at Team Ninja are very much in bed with Microsoft at the minute because of Ninja Gaiden 4 and Ninja Gaiden Black 2 remake.
This is like the classic looking the 2D kind of side scroller thing, yeah. Which I could announce. That was the first thing revealed at Gamescom last year in the pre-show. Revealed Ninja Gaiden then. I seem to remember it was the first game that Carl Bossman introduced as in the pre-show warm-up to Open Night Live. Or the Game Awards, one of those two. Summer game though, 21st of July, that's out. So that got a date. I don't know what Ken is. I've missed this.
Ken is like, can you remember Jusant that came out on the Xbox a couple of years ago, which is about climbing up the side of a cliff?
Yes.
It's that, but on the PlayStation.
Okay.
This is what I could tell.
The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection with a capital K.
Always.
This is pretty cool.
Is it? Have we not had this about 4 times?
Not with all of these. Not with like the Mortal Kombat 4 in, no. So this is a collection of Mortal Kombat 2, 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4.
Is Mortal Kombat 4 where all of the ninjas are robots? Like Scorpio and whatever the red one's called, and Sub-Zero.
Is that Mortal Kombat 4?
Or is it 3?
Mortal Kombat was on the PlayStation 1 and the N64, I think.
I think I'm thinking of a SNES game, so it might be Mortal Kombat 3.
With Cyrax and...
No idea. I have given you all of the Mortal Kombat names that I have.
I think that was Mortal Kombat 3.
Fair enough.
Where Reptile, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Cyrax, they're all robot-y type people, I think. I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater got a new trailer for
I'm sick of the sight of this game.
All the bosses. I'm in.
I'm sick of the sight of this game.
I'm not.
There was a separate Konami live stream that
me.
also had Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, did it?
And Silent Hill. There's a dedicated live stream for the two of those.
That
is now part of the canon.
This will probably be the next game that it's on my purchase list.
Whenever it comes out.
August.
Has it actually got a release date?
Yeah, it's out in August.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's like the 16th of August or something.
That'll get delayed.
Neo 3. Didn't know we needed more Neo, but there we go. Some people are well into that. Got an announcement trailer. It's out early 2026. And that came with a shadowed drop of a demo for you to play on your PlayStation 5. I remember when we were at a game, Neo was like a bit of a cult classic.
Yes.
It sold out all the time. The pre-owned copies were always $47.99. Like, it was one of those games you could rarely find on disc. And people bought it because it was kind of, I guess, the Ninja Gaiden meets Dark Souls kind of combat. But Neo, I tried Neo, and it never really clicked with me. But I was shocked to see that they're doing a third one. I didn't think it was
not a game for me. Like,
that's popular. No, just more samurais.
So many samurais.
Thief VR. This looked awful.
Fair enough. I thought it looked quite interesting.
Did you?
Yeah, in a weird way. But I think that might have just been
revive Thief.
Well, yeah, because the last Thief game was dreadful. That was panned massively.
Yeah.
I think it was because, like, they've bothered to make a VR game.
Yep.
And then when it was revealed as being Thief, I was like, that's weird. But I didn't think it was a bad trailer.
Okay.
But then again, I was very disillusioned by this point of the state of play.
Yeah.
Because there had, to this point, been no games for me.
I don't remember any of this. Hardly any of this at all. Tides of Tomorrow, I don't remember that.
Neither do I.
No. That is out in 2026?
No, Tides of Tomorrow, we do know what that is.
What is it?
Because that's the next game from the person... No, it's not, never mind.
Okay. We're dead good at this.
I know, we're really good at this.
Astrobot,
I mean, the fact that Astrobot DLC...
5 new worlds to play.
How have PlayStation got that little?
Yep.
That this was in their state of play.
Yeah, but it's good, though. It's a Sobi...
I know.
Continue to support the game. And
no, that is good.
Like, Astrobot was one game of the year, don't forget. Like,
yes.
It should celebrate its content where it can. I think what the point is that, for me, the Astrobot update was a highlight of this.
That's the problem.
Yeah, which shows kind of how low-key
this was PlayStation.
In our opinion, some of the titles were for this. Sea Remnants, that is just pirates. So it's Sea Thieves.
Yeah, it is, and it looks quite cool.
Okay.
But I think it is just everyone making their Sea of Thieves. Like, the next game is what I thought the last one was.
Aye.
Sword of the Sea.
Yeah.
So this is by your man who made Journey.
It is.
And Flower and all those games.
It's by...
I can't remember.
The name will come to me later. But yeah, it looks very Journey.
It does look very Journey, but crossed with a skateboard.
Because you're Journey on a skateboard.
And that's what I think will make me not want to play it. Because, and I've kind of a very brief moment on Mario Kart World, open worlds where you can't just turn around on the spot are irritating. Because you're on a surfboard sword thing.
Yeah.
You can't just turn around and go and do something else. You have to take a run up to things so you can get your trajectory right and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That irritates me in games because you'll go past something and you'll be like, oh, all right, I'll go, I'll do a loop and I'll come back. And then you'll miss it again. Perhaps it's just because I'm terrible at games. Stylistically, looked very cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
I agree.
For
summer
reason,
game, though, another summer game. 19th of August, this is out. But it's also launching straight to PlayStation Plus. So that's a good little bonus for anybody who has PS Plus. And then FBC Firebreak. Is that what they closed on?
No. They did not.
Oh, no, what did they close on?
Ghost of Yotei.
Of course. Oh, Bond as well, that was revealed.
Yeah. Well, in the Marvel game. So FBC Firebreak, that's Control 3-player PvE thing.
Yeah.
It's still coming out. Right, okay, great. And then they talked about PS Plus games.
Yeah.
So Resident Evil, some Twisted Metals. I did not realise there was a Twisted Metal 3 and 4.
Nope.
Like, I thought there was like 2 at best of those. Yeah. And that's why I don't understand why people go,
PS2.
oh, Twisted Metal's a huge franchise. And I'm like, but apparently because it's got secret games.
Yeah.
Mist and Riven. Mist's on everything. You can buy Mist forever. But yeah, then we got our first proper look at Bond.
Yeah. 007.
007.
I'm not sure.
It's a weird one.
I'm not sure.
So it's an origin story. Bond's 23.
Yeah.
And
I like the idea of it.
So it is very young Bond.
Yeah.
And getting his 00 license.
The acting in the trailer seemed very good. Like it seems very Bond. I just hope. I'd like to see live gameplay. The trailer, there was a lot going on. There was a lot you had to try and take in. I still believe it's absolutely the right studio for the job.
100%.
And hopefully we get to see a bit more sooner rather than later to help us understand what the gameplay is actually like for Bond. Because if it's not proximity mines of the facility, I'm out.
Which is a fair comment, to be fair. The internet's trying to work out who plays Bond.
Yeah, I saw this. Yeah.
I think it's the fella who plays young Dexter in Dexter Original Sin.
Right, okay.
Off of the television.
I've seen that. So I don't know.
Patrick something or other. He looks quite a lot like him. The internet seems to agree.
Right.
But we don't know who it is. It wasn't revealed by who's playing actual Bond and is completely disconnected.
I was surprised we saw that here.
Yes. I mean, we saw it a few places because it was at State of Play. Not the State of Play, the other one, Summer Game Fest.
It was, yeah, but it was at State of Play first on Wednesday.
Yes.
So the announcement was revealed as part of the PlayStation State of Play, which is good for PlayStation. But yeah, 2026, we're getting Bond. So I'm sure we'll hear more about that in the coming months.
So what was really weird, right, about this Ghost of Yotei trailer is it was in 2 halves.
Yeah.
Because they put the Marvel fighting game in the middle.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Because it plays half the trailer, because we don't see any gameplay.
Yeah.
We see very little of the game.
Yeah, Wolf on a cliff.
We see the main character. She turns to the screen, breaks the fourth wall, says something, and then the trailer cuts out.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then they revealed a Marvel fighting game, which we'll talk about in a second. But then after they finished revealing that Marvel fighting game, the trailer started up again. Like it fizzled back in and just said something else.
Someone broke the edit.
And then it what
are you doing?
Why are you using Ghost of Yotei, which is supposed to be your only game this year of any consequence, to do a weird
Very
thing?
Bizarre. I mean, I'm keen to see more of Ghost of Yotei. They're doing a deeper dive on the game in July, so they're doing a dedicated
state play
to about the Ghost of Yotei in July. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, all in all, I thought really poor.
Yes. Mickey was out of the knot at this Marvel fighting game. So apparently it is a big deal in the world of people who like fighting games, which they're spoiled for choice at the minute because we've got one of all of them.
This is the fighting game that's made by the Guilty Gear studio, isn't it?
I've got no idea.
It is. So
it is apparently a legendary studio have made it.
Yes.
And it's kind of like Marvel versus Capcom, but without Capcom.
Yes. So it's made by the Guilty Gear team. So that animation and art style is clear when you look at Guilty Gear.
I believe you.
But it looks really, really cool. I thought it looked really good.
I mean, it's quite cool because it's very Japanese. So, like, Japanese Iron Man, who looks a bit like a Gundam. That's cool.
It is cool, yeah. Different interpretation of it, isn't it, the characters? Yeah. But there is definitely an audience for that because of the audience for Marvel vs. Capcom that's sat very patiently for a long time waiting for something to come out that hasn't. So this might fill that void for a bit, but great. Like, yeah, bit of a win on
Good for them.
For the state of play for that.
I'm sure Mickey will have things to say.
He will.
About that. But that was state of play, and as I say, I think they shouldn't have bothered.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have waited until that.
Bond was also at Summer Game Fest. Silent Hill and Metal Gear had a dedicated thing from Konami.
Yeah.
Lumines, why would you start a stream with that? And then Ghost of Yotei wasn't even really a trailer.
Do you think they just had FOMO? They're all going to be talking about games and we're not, so here's the thing.
What I find odd, though, is the internet seems to think that state of play was amazing. Like, I've read articles like, PlayStation finally understand the assignment. PlayStation have an absolutely knockout showcase.
Nah.
What? I mean, I know I don't like games, right? But nothing in that was for me. Not a single game. With, as I say, the exception being Romeo's a Dead Man, because it looked quite cool.
Metal Gear and Ghost of Yotei. For me. Which games, 2 games we knew about already.
Yes.
So,
and we got no meaningful additional substance.
No, nothing in the period of in the time of year where it's all about what's next. Yeah. Nothing. Not much, it would seem.
And for their service updates to be, here's the original Deus Ex.
Yes. What I did say, I think, to one of you in the chat, both of you, was interesting. There was no marathon here.
That's a really good point, because that's not that far away, theoretically.
October. September, October time. No mention of it.
Well, that's because they're still bogged down in all the legal stuff, I guess.
Yeah, so...
I don't think that's going to come out.
Would you imagine?
I think Bungie might be done.
You get that vibe, don't you?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Which will be a devastating moment in video game history.
Jeff?
But anyway, the Jeff Show. So I'm going to pick and choose what I talk about from this list, just to keep you on your toes.
Yes, fair enough.
As we go through, because some of it's worth mentioning, some of it less so. So this game probably falls under the less so, especially for me, and it was what they opened with, which was Mortal Shell 2.
Yeah. Which
is, I mean, it's very gruesome.
The art style is incredible in that game. It looks ridiculous. The bosses, the enemies.
Yeah. That which is a very Souls-like art style. Like, one of the enemies was just a bloke with no arms and a sword through his head.
Yes.
Who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know. It's the stuff of nightmares.
Massively so. Someone has had far too much cheese. Like,
yeah.
mad stuff. But I couldn't tell you what the original game was, Mortal Shell. It does...
I'm familiar with the IP, but yeah.
Not at all. Very dark, though. Very almost noir, black and white sort of thing. Yeah.
But just to sort of set the theme up, I think, of what we've seen at all of this, of everything of the last weekend, is 2026 is shaping up to be a ridiculous year of
this
video
year's
games.
been a ridiculous year. Last year was a ridiculous year.
But next year, and
we'll always get to this, chasing the dragon.
And we'll get to this in a bit more detail.
Always chasing the dragon.
Yeah. So Mortal Shell is in 2026.
Yes. And Mortal Shell had to happen so that Jeff didn't go immediately to talking to his best friend Hideo Kojima. Did you know that he's friends with Hideo Kojima?
I did not. No.
I don't think Hideo Kojima knows who he is.
No. He's just been wheeled out on stage and went talk about this game in front of this man.
Yeah. And Jeff's really friends with his interpreter.
That's definitely what's going on. Yeah. He's been catfished. Like, translator.
I roll my eyes because obviously everyone here knows my thoughts about Hideo Kojima. But even like the internet and the people who are into Hideo Kojima games were like, yes, Jeff, we know you're friends with Hideo Kojima. Do we really have to do this again?
Yeah, it's getting embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. It's weird.
Yeah, because I remember when I went to E3 in 2016 after the
Clang.
I know, when I went to the PlayStation Showcase.
Clang.
In the after the showcase, Jeff was on a stage. It was like a little round stage in the auditorium, and all the press were in there, and he was on chatting to Hideo Kojima. This is nearly 10 years ago, and that would have been about I don't know what. Death Stranding. Was Death Stranding? Was it
10 years ago?
Well, it might be. They might have announced Death Stranding. Anyway,
That's
we've got a lot to cover. Let's crack on.
Yeah, but yeah, he had a conversation with Hideo Kojima. He needs to stop it because it's a parody of itself at this point.
But it's worth mentioning Death Stranding 2 is a big game for a lot of people. It's on the 24th of June, which is very imminent. And love it or hate it, Death Stranding 2 will be in the Game of the Year conversation at the end of the year.
Yes, it will be.
So,
and the trailer was very weird.
It is very weird.
And had nothing to do with anything I've seen about that game so far. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who introduced this had a dig at Mario Kart World, which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
You can play this with all of your friends, regardless of what they play on. You don't need a brand new console to play what is a play-by-play Mario Kart clone.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Mickey will say that that's a sacrilege thing to say. But what really caught my eye about this is the Minecraft crossover.
Yep.
Because Minecraft kart racing looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. So this is out on the 25th of September this year. Includes characters from some of the Persona series,
which is weird.
It's
from
like Yakuza,
Smash,
yeah,
but racing.
And the Minecraft thing was a.
I still don't understand why Sonic needs a car.
Yeah, ironic. It's already run faster than the car.
Exactly.
Just get out of the car.
Is it to make them competitive with everyone else?
Probably.
Like how in Formula E, the cars are all the same.
Yes.
It's a leveler. There we go. Question answers.
Yeah, you can have a car, or you can run outside the car with your shoelaces untied. Those are your options, Sonic. Or in Crocs.
I imagine that would be difficult. Very spongy.
Sonic and Crocs.
I imagine you can probably get Sonic Crocs. Those Ghostbusters Crocs were incredible.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the Pokemon ones?
I haven't. Oh, no, I have. Yes, the Snorlax ones and Gengar ones and Charizard ones.
There's a new range of Pokemon, starter Pokemon coming out. They're black, and they've got Pokemon all over them.
You're trying hard, though, Graham. That's what matters. Trying hard to talk about Pokemon.
Yeah.
End of Abyss is probably the next game that I thought looked very cool. It looks a little bit like Little Nightmares with guns.
It does.
And this is probably one of the things that I was most excited about from the showcase, which is weird for me because it's a horror game.
Yeah.
Because it has very inside vibes.
I thought exactly the same. I thought it was, is it SAR that make?
I've got no idea.
Little Nightmares? I thought it was that studio. I was like, this is definitely the Little Nightmares creators. But it's like a top-down shooter.
Something else.
It's like an isometric kind of shooter thing. I look really, really interesting. Very interesting art style because it's very similar to Little Nightmares.
Yeah.
Really creepy looking.
There was a lot of body horror in this showcase. I thought it was
either that or Playdead's new game.
Yes. Yeah, exactly that. Because of the inside vibes, it was like, oh my, this looks really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Really striking looking video game. Comes out next year on everything. Another game that I'm sick of seeing is Mouse P.I. for Hire.
Yeah, this needs to come out now.
Yes, I thought it was out.
Yeah.
A lot of these games that happened in this showcase, I thought were out. I thought this came out ages ago.
Not there.
And your man Troy Baker, who is also Indiana Jones, is now the main character.
Of course he is.
Because why not? Game of Thrones, War for Westeros.
Mm-hmm. Jon Snow is a
real-time strategy game.
Yep.
And they don't make enough of those, so I hope it's good. Because then we might get some more.
For character's sake.
Yeah, I'm not normally into like fantasy RTS. I want me tanks and gubbins. But hopefully, if it's good enough and it sells well, we might get more RTS games.
Lots of things on the screen, I think, was what Game of Thrones RTS should be.
Yes. Battle of the Bastards. That is a big old conflict. Bastard. But potentially very cool.
Sean Bean will die at the start.
Yes. I mean, it must be cost them a fortune because they've got the likenesses.
Yeah. Yeah, they have, yeah.
Like that was Kit Harington in that video game, which is
I'd really like to rewatch Game of Thrones, you know.
Don't do what I did and watch it at 1.25 speed. Well, actually do, because it's good, because it means the audio is at a reasonable pace and it's hilarious watching people ride horseback. Because they go up and down very quickly.
Top tip.
Yeah.
Next game for me, trailer of the show.
Yes.
So for
Which
those
is really disappointing. It's a really sad thing.
After we spent months and months and months talking about and getting excited for Atomic Heart, and Atomic Heart came out, and we played it and went, fuck me, this is nails. It's too weird. I'm bored of it now. I'm out.
Yeah.
And they've just revealed the trailer for Atomic Heart 2, which was a surprise.
Yes.
Atomic
Heart has not been out that long.
Nah, but they did reveal or discuss probably in the last couple of weeks that Atomic Heart has shipped 10 million units.
Which is nuts.
And that's...
For a new IP from an unknown studio.
Yep. I mean, that mustn't include Game Pass numbers because it's sales, not
which is
people who played it on Game Pass. Yeah. I'd imagine the PC community, obviously, a lot of thanks for that. But this trailer... They're
so good at this.
Was amazing.
Yeah.
It did the perfect job of selling the game to you in terms of it's chaotic. The new enemy designs are incredible. The environment,
interesting. There's enough change in the story for you to be intrigued. What is weird? This was announced as a spiritual. So it's called Atomic Heart 2, but it's a spiritual successor to Atomic Heart.
Okay,
which doesn't make any sense.
No,
it's the same studio, and it's a direct numbered sequel.
They should have given us.
And it hasn't been that long.
Yeah. Don't know.
So
but Atomic Heart's had a fair bit of DLC as well. So
yes.
As soon as the trailer opened, I was like, jaw on the floor. What is this?
It's that steampunk, weird Soviet tech type stuff. Regardless of what that's in, it makes me really, really, really want to play it.
Yeah, it does.
And apparently, this doesn't follow immediately on, and is a similar world, but not the world that you were in Atomic Heart. Again, at this time, you go to space.
Class. I want to rewatch that trailer again, actually, because it was amazing.
It was mind blowing.
And then they followed that with The Cube, which is the new.
But Atomic Heart 2 came up on the screen, and all of us went, oh. Which is really upsetting.
I might give it another go on easy.
I was thinking of that. And now that it's had loads of patches and stuff, maybe they'll have tweaked some stuff.
Yeah, it's a good point to think of that.
But yeah, The Cube. An
what
Atomic
a cool,
Universe.
Cool idea.
Game.
So it's an MMORPG shooter, which is set on a world that rotates, and it's a cube.
Yes.
It's like imagine a Rubik's Cube with textures on it.
Yes.
It's essentially like that. And as you're playing the game, you can see the world and behind you moving.
So you can jump from disjointed planes of the game. But I assume it's going to be Battle Royale. I assume that's what they mean when they say massively multiplayer online. It's not an actual MMORPG.
It's very hard to do those trailers justice in an audio podcast. Just go on YouTube and watch them.
Yes, they are incredible looking games.
Yeah.
And again, the world building, amazing. So good. We then got some other stuff. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Apparently, side-scrolling beat-em-ups are a massive thing now. We got to see exactly get followed up by a samurai on a musha with the sword. Is this the remake? Is this the new one?
It's the new one, yeah. New one, more swords.
It's about samurai.
But it's even called Way of the Sword.
Way of the Sword. I just know. And then, because Jeff loves puppets, weirdly loves puppets. Too much loves puppets.
Up the puppets.
No Muppets in this year's show. But felt that, as in felt the material boxing. Both you and Mickey were like, yes, this is amazing, I'm in. And I was just sat there going, what the fuck is this?
I thought it looked amazing.
It really doesn't.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like, a bit. It's a new idea. It's a new concept. It looks like they look like real puppets.
Yes, they could well be live action Jim Henson puppets, and that's the impressive thing because the technology is very much it's not actual puppets, but it looks like it. Like it looks like it's stop motion as well, but it's not.
Yeah, I'll happily watch another trailer for that. I will not buy it.
Good. I'm pleased to hear that. It's just weird. I mean, it did give us ever so slight celebrity deathmatch feelings for some reason, but I just don't understand. Very, very weird.
Yep. This next game, Killer In, was interesting. I thought this is a game published by Squeenix.
I like the look of this. Yes, this is Cluedo.
It is Cluedo,
the Battle Royale.
Essentially, yes. So you could play as Professor Plum, and you can murder people in a house. So this is based in a giant hotel. It's a multiplayer online game. 24 players. You split into two different teams. Somebody in the game is a killer.
Is that the traitors?
Traitors, or it's a bit like what's that big game that everybody played on mobile?
Among Us?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it
that
is.
kind of thing. Really interesting concept. And from Squeenix as well to have an online game like that is a bit unusual for them.
Yes.
But it looks like a great game now from the add to their portfolio.
Like, it doesn't look like a Square Enix game.
No, it doesn't. I don't know who's developed
No idea.
But yeah.
Tactic Studios, the team behind first-person puzzle game Claire de Lune. I know what those words say individually, but they have no meaning together in that order. Yeah, weird. But yeah, it just made me post Tim Curry gifs from the film Clue.
Yeah.
Which is really good. It's terrible, but if you ever have some time to spare, watch the film Clue. It's the Cluedo game, but it's a film.
Right,
it's got
okay.
Tim Curry in it as the butler. If you can watch it more than once, do, but pay attention to the characters separately.
Okay.
Because it's a different film every time, if you do. Like, if you treat a different character as the main character and you try and focus on them, like in the background when they're not in the foreground speaking and stuff like that, it's a different thing. Really weird. It's a cult classic. It's got Tim Curry in it, and he's amazing. I don't understand what Arc Raiders is, because this was announced 1,000 years ago.
2021. Come out on October 30th this year. PC on Steam, PS5, Xbox Series, consoles. It's an online shooter. It's got mechs and shit.
Everything's a fucking battle royale or extraction shooter.
I really, really, really like the 80s VHS logo thing that they've got going on.
Yes.
Like the rainbow thing on the screen. It does.
But that a video game it does not make. It looks like the cover from a blank VHS.
Yes. Oh, when you were at school and you had to watch the video in RE, and the introduction at the start of the video would be like some sort of
like a really dreadful animation.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I like it.
June?
No.
Yep.
Chrono Odyssey?
No.
So that was a bit mean. Who's going to play June? Who's going to put down any of the MMO to play June?
My main takeaway from the June trailer is that there was a lot of scenes where the characters should be speaking out loud and they just didn't. It was like there was an audio track missing.
Oh, right. Okay.
It was a really weird trailer.
Why is nobody talking?
Yeah. Like they're looking at each other as if they should be saying something like really quite important.
Yeah. Like they forgot their lines.
And there's just no audio.
It's your turn. You need to say your lines.
Yeah. Like that. It's so bizarre. I've got no idea what Chrono Odyssey is. I don't remember it.
No, I don't remember. It's an MMO of some type. Apparently called in the description here of the video. I don't remember, no.
It's a side-scrolly Nickelodeon game, which I don't understand how the voice actor from SpongeBob or something. And then there was a game called Wuthering Waves, which I just started singing Wuthering Heights to in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I don't understand what that is either. Like, there was so many games that just were not for me until Neo arrived, Memories in Orbit. This looks so good. It looks like Ori and the Blind Forest level.
Yes, it does.
Goodness.
It does. I said that when I saw the gameplay. I was like, this is Ori.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Proper, really good, fast-paced Metroidvania.
Yeah.
And this was announced a while ago, to be fair, and we saw it again for it to come out at some point this year, although it was not confirmed. But what was interesting about this trailer as well is it had the Xbox PC branding on it.
Yep.
Which has started to pop up, but has yet to be formally confirmed or spoken about. Even after the showcase. Which you'd think that would be important, but never mind. And then Lego Voyages.
Oh man, this is so pretty.
It looks like bricks.
Yeah, it's real bricks.
So I really want to play Builder's Journey, which was the game before this one, where you're just you're not an actual minifigure, you're just a little dude made out of like 3 blocks.
Yeah.
And it's like Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, where you've got cube-based worlds that you have to rotate to find a path through, and I really want to play that. And this looks like a multiplayer, more involved version of that.
I love that you play as a Wanna.
Yeah.
With an eye.
Yeah, it just looks really good. I think that in our predictions, we got nothing right at all across the entire week.
We got some things right.
I mean, very little.
Mafia. I said Mafia over here.
That was obvious, though. We shouted Lego once.
Yes.
And this is not the Lego game I think we thought we were getting.
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Mafia, I'm just not bothered.
I'm quite intrigued by Mafia in August. I think it'd be good storytellers. Hangar 13.
I might get around to playing them. I don't know. Out of Words was weird.
Yeah, it was a co-op game, isn't it?
Yes. So you have to play co-op like It's Take Two.
Yep.
Split Fiction and that sort of stuff.
Had a cool art style.
Yeah, it was quite stop motion, wasn't it?
Got another game for 2026.
Don't get it. Lies of P Overture. Mickey will play that, I'm sure.
This was Fractured.
That weird,
very weird
ass trailer.
Watch the trailer. We can't explain it. It's just mental.
It made me think of the Gone Home. That's what it made me think of.
But horror.
And then it got
really weird.
Spooky weird. It did what you expected Gone Home to do. And then it didn't. It was just creepy.
Yes. This next game, and I don't know anything about this, but I read the title as Crystal of Allen.
We'll say no more.
How is this game getting a sequel?
I've got no idea what it is.
Jurassic World Evolution.
Oh, yes. There's an uproar about this because they've used AI to make things.
Oh, shit.
Some of the portraits of the speaking characters are AI generated, and people have kicked off and called for a boycott.
Oh, dear.
I don't understand how there's 3 Jurassic World Evolutions.
No. 21st of October.
Like that, is there even 3 Zoo Tycoons?
Pass.
In the Zoo Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon 2,
3 for
and
10
then they made a new Zoo Tycoon. But,
I didn't know that, but yeah, that's naughty.
Don't understand.
It's not, you know what's interesting though, is that people have sort of pushed back on this, knowing that there's AI involved, because A, they'll probably have to part with their money for it, and B, just general respect for developers doing the job. Because I think people do care that there's people out there that need to be paid, and the amount of layoffs that are happening in the industry to say, or to find out that someone's using AI in the sly in a, let's face it, not even a AA game. I get why from a budget perspective, but
people became aware of it because on the Steam listing, the game has to declare whether or not it uses AI, and there's a statement on there that says we use AI for this purpose.
Right, okay.
So people saw that and then booted off. I've just looked at how far down on this list we are, and we're nowhere near through it, so I'm going to skip quite a few things.
Okay.
I'm going to talk briefly about Mina the Hollower, which is the new game from the Shovel Knight people.
Yeah.
Purely because, I'm sorry, but you can't make games for the NES in 2025.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with you there.
It's just, I don't get it. Nah. Like, do 2D HD, do modern versions of those graphics. Don't just make games that look like they're on the NES. Bizarre. Deadpool VR
looks funny. Ryan Reynolds has voiced Deadpool in
another VR game, interestingly.
Yeah, it's out on the MetaQuest later this year. That's cool.
The highlight of the trailer was when he says Spider-Man getting Insomniac and I get this shit.
Yeah.
Which was quite funny.
Yeah. Dying Like the Beast, we've seen this loads. Mixtape, great soundtrack.
Amazing soundtrack. Really cool art style.
Yep.
Won't play it.
Might be tempted to. Acts of Blood. This game, right, I want to mention this really quickly.
Right, yes.
Acts of Blood is made by one person from Indonesia, and it's a beat 'em up, a bit like Sifu.
Is it actually made by one person?
One developer on his own.
Is he doing all of it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Because there was a lot of that in this show. Look at how few people it need.
Well, he opened the show talking about indies and sort of supporting the industry and talking about like the top 10 games on the team.
Like, stop talking about how few people it needs to make games. Loads of us are being laid off. God damn it.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is fair enough. New Scott Pilgrim game.
Me.
Not bothered.
Yeah.
Loads of Mind's Eye. So this launched today. Mind's Eye.
Did it?
Yep. And it is not very good on the Xbox because the day one patch has been delayed. Just on the Xbox.
Okay.
They can't release it because of a certification issue, interestingly enough. But they highly recommend that you wait for the patch.
And not ask for your money back.
Yeah, exactly.
They've pushed this game very hard and I just don't think anybody cares.
I didn't realise it was coming out so soon.
Yeah.
But yes, what is it? One of the writers from Rockstar?
The former producer on GTA.
Fine. No, never mind. Yes, we're Hitman World of Assassination. So there was a crossover with Mind's Eye, but then there's also, when we saw Bond again, the Le Chiffre crossover in Hitman.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It is weird.
Like, he's the new target in Hitman World of Assassination, and you have to go and play poker against him.
I quite like it. It's a good crossover.
Mads Mikkelsen didn't need to pop up.
Well, they like a token celebrity, don't they?
Well, Jeff does.
Yeah,
Did you know he's friends with Hideo Kojima?
I did not. No, it's brand information.
There you go. You've learnt something new. Lego Party is a Mario Party ripoff.
100%.
Which
It'll
I think
sell
will be quite
absolute
fun.
shitloads.
Yes, it will. I just hope it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I'd summarised this list before we got into it because it's so long. Ill. This was another body horror game, and it's got like zombie babies that run at you.
If you like zombie babies, then
does anyone?
No.
No. So bizarre. But again, like loads of like visceral body horror type stuff in a lot of these games. Which was just...
It must be easy to do in Unreal Engine 5.
Weird.
That's why they're doing it.
Well, Scorn did make sloppy looking things.
Yeah.
That were very popular. Now, Last Flag, I think looks amazing.
Meh.
Really?
It's Fortnite.
It's because it
With
looks
flags.
like... I genuinely thought it was Team Fortress 3.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, because it's this class-based shooter, and it's Capture the Flag, which doesn't get much love anymore as a game mode. I genuinely thought it was TF3, and then it wasn't. And it's just this weird future retro 70s style that I really like.
I said when I was watching that this game, yes, it looks cool, but Epic Games will go, oh, that looks fun. We'll just nick that and put it in Fortnite.
Yes, that's a very good point.
Which means that their
studio
ideas are just nicked.
Do you want to talk about the Wu-Tang Clan?
No, we can move on, but fair play. Fair play. We get the Wu-Tang Clan game in 2026.
So Splitgate 2, I'm only mentioning because of the weird man on stage.
I've downloaded Splitgate 2 just because he stood on stage and went, I grew up playing Halo, and where the fuck's Titanfall 3?
Fair.
So I downloaded his game.
Is it any good?
I don't know. It's still downloading as
Fair
we
enough.
speak.
Okay. Fair play.
Because it's free to play.
Yeah, people are very upset with him.
Why?
He was just a bit weird.
Oh, I appreciated his honesty.
But yeah, I mean, if it is Halo with Pauls, fair dues.
Well, yeah, the first one was a bit of a hit on Steam, but he sort of bigged it up, and I thought, you love Halo, you want Titanfall, this must be interesting to play.
Fair.
And the showcase closed on one of our predictions.
It did. So just before we get onto that, there was Stranger Than Heaven, which is Yakuza studio. Oh my god, what is it actually called?
Ryoga Toku.
No man, the dragon. Into the Dragon? No, it's not called Into the Dragon. What are the Yakuza games now called? Like a Dragon. There we go. The Like a Dragon studio, because that's what the game is now called. So Stranger Than Heaven, this was it's basically the Yakuza, but like in the past.
Okay.
Like a century ago.
I've never played a Yakuza game.
Neither have I, but just this, again, go and watch the trailer for Stranger Than Heaven. It's just cool. It's really stylistic and very, very cool. And then, yes, it ended up one of our predictions. Or did it? Because the name of this game makes me think that perhaps it isn't.
What do you mean?
So, Resident Evil Requiem. It's not called Resident Evil 9.
No, but the Q's a 9 on the logo.
Is it? There's a 9 in the logo. Oh, the Q is a 9.
The Q is a 9.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that. Never mind, I'll shut up.
You'll not see it on just text on a website, but if you look at the logo at the end of the trailer, the Q kind of glows and it's a number 9.
Fair enough. I didn't know whether this was just going to be a cheeky remake of the first one because they've not remade Resident Evil.
Yes, they haven't. Yeah,
so right. I didn't know whether it was going to be a weird thing of that, and then we'd get...
When the trailer started, I was like, ooh, this looks really cool. What is this? What is this? What is this?
Yes.
This is a Capcom game.
Yes.
Because you can tell from their character models, a Capcom game. And they've got very perfect skin.
Yes.
In every Capcom character model.
Yes. And it was only when we got to a building with the letters RC on the front did the penny drop for a lot of people, including me.
I thought they were very clever when they were doing the scene at the beginning when it's the FBI talking, and it's a Capcom game, and they're sort of putting on the screen files with FBI, and you think, that should say Raccoon Police Department, and it doesn't. What game is this? And then it does. For a moment, I thought, Dino Crisis? But no, it's not.
Fair.
It's not.
And it never will be.
No, when I saw the creator, I thought, what's this Creator in the Sea? But yeah. More on Resident Evil 9 later this year. It's out in February 2026. So they confirmed a date as well, which is cool.
I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, it's out in February the 27th, I think.
To be fair, it was midnight. by that point. And I'd had a few beverages.
Ah, fair play.
So, fair.
I had some alcohol freeze because I was driving.
Fair.
On the zeros.
Well, there you go. So for me, it was a solid 6 out of 10, that showcase.
Yeah, I probably agree with you in terms of length of show, how often, you sort of got perked, how often stuff perked your interest. There's probably 3 or 4 games on that list. I thought, ooh, that's really cool. But the rest of it was just, it felt more to sort of a push to help the indies than it did sort of the big AAA stuff, which I understand.
Yes, which is fair.
And he covered that at the beginning of the show. Maybe that's the way that it's going to go. It's been out a couple of times now. It's more indie than it is sort of mainstream.
I think it's because Xbox have bought all the big studios and the other big publishers have got out on.
Yeah.
EA have got nothing on. Ubisoft have got nothing on.
Well, I was going to mention this after we talk about Xbox if we get time, but while you're on that subject, there's nothing from Ubisoft or EA in any of these.
No.
Not a sausage. And the other thing I want to mention, now that we've finished Summer Game Fest, before we get into Xbox, is I was a bit disappointed about the lack of Nintendo Switch 2 logos in any of these games.
Yes. A very good point.
Where is the Switch 2 games? Because everything, when you read the list of stuff that was announced, when the confirmed format, it's all Nintendo Switch. Now, the assumption is it's Switch 2 as well, because it's backwards compatible. But why would you not at least cover the fact that it's on Switch 2 as well? Because it's just better on the Switch 2.
That is a very good point. But again, apparently, people got development kits very late. So maybe
there's room
been able to turn it around and... because these trailers have been locked in months ago.
Mm-hmm. The need to start talking about the Switch 2, third-party developers, because publishers, because...
I'm just really worried that it's still not powerful enough to do lots of games.
Maybe that's it.
Because the Switch was like, oh my god, look at all the games coming out on the Switch, but it was all old games that got re-released.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait and see. But yeah, just an observation from me.
So the wonderful world of Xbox. So the Xbox showcase was on Sunday, and for me, this was the highlight of the week. In terms of the show, I thought it was really enjoyable. I thought there was a lot in this for me.
Yeah, okay.
And there's some standout games in this that I think, I'm going to go and play those.
Yep.
So they opened on the Outworlds 2.
Why?
So you come back at the end and watch it.
I wasn't sold on that.
It was a bit weird.
I don't know why you open your showcase with the game that you've got tacked on the market.
Yes.
That you're going to show for 20 minutes later.
A fair point. A fair observation.
Didn't get it.
For me, Outworlds 2 looks class.
I've not watched the dev direct bit on it, and I need to. You're right, it does look very, very good. And some of the people who have had hands on with this over the last few days have said this is by far the best RPG that Obsidian have ever made. Which is
a hell of a statement, because they've made some amazing RPGs.
Well, Avowed was amazing earlier this year, and they've now got 3 games out in 2025, which is
nuts. They're just an absolute powerhouse.
We're just a round of applause for Obsidian churning out that much content.
The key thing you need to know from the direct about Outworlds 2 is it's quite funny.
Yeah, which you'd expect.
Like the direct is itself.
Oh, right. Okay.
And the game is quite funny. And they've got a perk system, which is very familiar to Fallout games.
Yeah.
But they've also got a flaws system.
Right.
Where you take a flaw and it means that something happens to your character, but you also get a bonus for it.
Okay.
So the 2 that stood out, there's one called Kleptomaniac, which means that you are a bit more stealthy. But it means that you can steal stuff and you can loot things off people, which is not just part of being able to steal. But the downside of having the kleptomaniac flaw is that, yes, you can go and steal things, but sometimes you'll mouse over something that isn't yours, so will be classed as stealing if you picked it up, and it will automatically pick up. Your character cannot help themselves, and they'll just take it. So if they do that in front of an NPC, that NPC will lose their shit and kick off.
That's really funny.
Which is fucking brilliant. The other one is a flaw called bad knees. And your character's got bad knees. Okay. They're really stealthy. They can creep around and people won't notice that they're there. But when you stand up, your knees make an audible noise that NPCs can hear. So your knees go Rice Krispie style when you stand up. So NPCs are like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, God. Rice Krispie knees.
How good is that?
That is brilliant.
How clever is that as a system? So yeah, you get a little bit of a bonus, but then it's also got a massive downside. And I thought those two sound mint.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Genuinely funny.
I will watch it. I know Not doing homework there, but I just didn't have time.
So the bad knees thing looks brilliant. Super Meat Boy 3D is a game which I wasn't expecting to see at any point. I've skipped massively because I thought I saw the wrong. Saw the wrong thumbnail. So we'll come back to Super Meat Boy.
High Life 2, wasn't expecting a sequel for that.
No, looks amazing.
Yeah, so Squanch lost the CEO because of some, I don't know, HR reasons.
Yes, they lost Justin Roiland.
Justin Roiland, yeah. But I thought the game looked very, very good.
Considering that said, in-game.
And the humour was what you'd fully expect from that studio based on what you saw from High Life 1.
Skateboard mechanics, which is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'll feel about that based on what I said before about being able to move around.
It looks great.
Some of the
looks like great out of 10.
Yes, it does look like a great out of 10. New Plague Tale.
Yeah, this was
announced on Threads and everyone didn't know.
Yeah, it got leaked. I'm not quite getting it. No rats, just Minotaurs.
The trailer looked amazing.
It did look
I didn't know what it was.
I thought it was Rise. I thought it was a sequel to Rise, Son of Rome.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
Originally.
I thought it was going to be like Rise, Daughter of Rome.
Yeah. Ooh. I like that.
But, bizarre.
Yeah. Of course, the ROG got announced.
Yes, it did. We finally saw the Xbox handheld. That's not an Xbox.
So the ROG Ally X.
It looks a lot better than it did in those greasy leaked photos.
I like the reveal trailer. I like this is a clear cube, and now it's not. Yes. It's now a device you can play your games on.
The ROG Xbox little pattern on the front is very nice. And it looks...
It's
like it would be nice to hold.
Putting to bed, obviously, a lot of rumours now because we've had it officially announced. But what I really, really like and what they seem to be shouting out about a lot. Have you watched the video released on YouTube in the last couple of days about the Xbox team talking about the ROG? It's about 10 minutes. Watch it. It's in 3 parts. But they talk about sort of how the idea came about and how it's been manufactured and what the sort of mindset behind the product is. But the way you can skip from different storefronts is very clever.
Do you reckon that's going to happen on the next Xbox?
Yes, 100%. This is an absolute beta. This is a test. This is let's dip our toe in the water and see what's possible. But the UI looks amazing on it. It looks really, really good. And the Xbox button, you seem to double tap it and it takes you that sort of zoomed out view where you can skip from storefront to storefront to access your games under one UI, and that's what they've been trying to accomplish on it. Everybody who's had hands on with it have said it's super comfortable in your hands. It is a chunky boy, but for the right reasons. It is literally they've extended an Xbox controller, so it's super comfortable. Ball. Yeah, 100%.
Cut in half and stuck a screen in the middle of
it. But it's got gubbins inside, so it plays the games.
Yes,
native, like obviously from device.
So what I thought, there was a problem with the messaging on this during the showcase. They kept saying the word native, and they kept saying the word Xbox, and they kept saying the word library. I think that gave the impression that you could play Xbox games on this thing. Yep. And that is not the case.
It's PC.
What they mean is you can play Xbox games that are on the PC, released by Xbox.
Yes.
And then everything else you can stream. So you can either, they've done loads of stream your own game releases.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to do that from the cloud on it to play your Xbox games, or you'll be able to stream it from your console, making it like a PlayStation Portal. But I think the messaging wasn't strong enough on that. The BBC's article about this, where they've said Xbox finally releases handheld console after a decade of speculation. Again, that is the wrong message. This is a handheld PC that you can play PC games on.
With Xbox branding attached
with Xbox
to
branding.
Yeah.
Whereas on the BBC is telling people this is a console, it's not, it's a PC.
Yeah.
People are going to think it plays Xbox games, and it doesn't.
Well, when you watch the video, they talk about sort of the version of Windows it runs on and how they've stripped it all back for better resource on the hardware.
I'm so pleased they've actually bothered to do things.
It's interesting. It's worth a watch for the sake of 10 minutes. Interestingly, which is quite funny, is you can play PlayStation games on it.
Yes.
Because
off Steam.
Because when PlayStation games release on Steam, you can access the Steam library, so you can play on your Xbox ROG Ally X.
God of War on the Xbox handheld.
It was going to happen eventually. It was going to happen. They can't control it. They can't say to Steam, you can't put this on another device because we say so. It's not going to work. So they haven't dated it. We don't have a price.
This year.
Yeah,
Holiday.
It's out this year. It's going to launch with the new Hollow Knight, which has got a whoop.
Yes. Hilarious that Hollow Knight was reconfirmed on the Xbox handheld and not on the Switch 2.
In Game Pass as well.
Yes, which is big.
So, pricing, any ideas what you think, Carrick? How much do you think the X?
It's going to be a spendy boy. For the X, which is the top end one, which is new chips and all that gubbins, I reckon at least £700.
Right, okay.
I reckon.
Interesting. Because this chip's brand new. It's the best chip on the market for handheld.
At CES
yes.
this year.
So it's the first hardware to use it. So I'm just pleased they've announced it. I'm sick of the rumours.
Yes, I was getting sick of not seeing it because we thought it was going to come at Compute X and it just didn't.
Yep. So,
but yeah, good to see Silksong and stuff like that confirmed. Super Meat Boy 3D. The fact that this starts with a green pipe coming out of the ground. I don't understand how they've gotten away with it.
It's very clever.
But it's Super Meat Boy, but 3D. You can now do 3D.
It looks really good.
It looks amazing.
It does. Yeah.
It does look like a Mario game. Like the art style and stuff like that.
The camera angle.
Very, very cheeky.
Yeah.
It'll be too hard for me. Ninja Gaiden 4, we saw some more of that. Obviously, we saw that last time around at the Game Awards.
Is that in October? 21st of October?
No, sorry, Dev Direct. And then the Indiana Jones DLC, which Mickey did call out as a prediction.
He did.
Well done, Mickey.
Yes. Order of the Giants is out on the 4th of September, so that's good. More content for this autumn.
Well, we're on the topic of Mickey. This next game, genuinely, when the logo for the developer went on screen, my brain went, what the fuck?
Oh, you put that in the group
and I typed in the group, what the fuck, and I knew you guys weren't watching it live. You were like, stop it. Stop, no spoilers. But I had to get it out of my face. Because at the Xbox showcase, the Game Freak logo came up.
Yep.
Then it showed a game that has a lot of graphics. To which Mickey says, fuck you, Game Freak.
Yes.
And he asked us to say that.
He did pass on that message.
It looked like, as a visual showcase, it looks ridiculous. Nintendo have to make a Pokemon game that looks good. They can't keep making Pokemon games that look shan.
Why are they making shit Pokemon games for Nintendo and they're making this for Xbox?
Mental.
And PC and PS5. Oh, on that point, did you notice that most of the games had the PlayStation logo?
Yes. Well, they said that a long time ago.
Yeah.
We'll show all the platforms that come out.
Yeah.
So Xbox PC.
No Switch 2, though.
Was on there. And Xbox Cloud. Not Xbox Cloud Gaming. It's been rebranded Xbox Cloud and they haven't acknowledged it yet.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that means by the time the ROG comes out, we'll get the official rebrand to Xbox Cloud. It'll come out of beta, finally. And they'll do some stuff to upgrade it. All that.
Tidy it up.
But Beast of Incarnation, Reincarnation looks cool.
It does look cool.
But it'll be terrible because it's a Game Freak game. Clockwork Revolution.
This is the game of the showcase for
yes,
me.
100%.
This is
looks
in Exile,
incredible,
making an absolutely incredible first-person shooter. And I said in the predictions, Clockwork Revolution will be there, and it'll look insane.
And it does.
It's Bioshock. It's Singularity.
Yes.
It's many Prey. Maybe it's many other things.
Yes.
The characters are amazing in it. The voice acting's class. Yeah. It's funny.
It's got that weird Britishness. It's got steampunk robots. It's got a talking puppet, which apparently is what happens in games.
The pissed off doll.
Yeah.
Sold. Absolutely sold. I can't wait for this. Oddly enough, the dedicated 5 minutes, the trailer was 5 minutes long for this game. Still no date.
No. And it's when it's done.
It's not even in due time. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get that this year. Unless something else happens. What I think will happen, in my opinion, is we'll get an Xbox Developer Direct. About this.
Or that will be the tack-on game at the end of next year's showcase. That won't be the case,
I don't think so.
What Phil says at the end, but we'll get to that.
Yes.
Grounded 2.
Yep.
Obsidian's third game.
Busy bees.
But
nobody
it's
expected
been
this.
made in cooperation with Eidos Montreal.
Oh, right, okay.
Are actually the developer behind this, which there's as part of the Outworld 2 Direct at the end, they shave 10 minutes off and give it to Grounded 2, and they talk about Grounded 2 because it's Obsidian. So Eidos Montreal are helping to develop this.
Oh, nice.
Which explains a bit. Looks good. I'm not going to play it.
No, I'm not, but it's a massive community.
And the Honey I Shrunk the Kids vibe is perfect video game, if you ask me. Chronos The New Dawn.
Too spooky for Carrick.
But it looks really interesting.
Bloober Team. So this is the guys that made that spooky horror game on the Xbox, The Medium.
Yes.
And then they did the Silent Hill remake on PlayStation. So they've got some good heritage for spooky. It does look like Dead Space. So
it's really, the trailer's just interesting. Elder Scrolls Online, there's going to be an update of that. Of course, there is. Aphelion, which is made by Don't Nod, who are the
looks cool.
Life is Strange people.
Yeah.
This is a very different game for them, kind of.
I think it looks really cool.
But it looks phenomenal.
Dead interesting.
I thought it was Lost Planet.
Oh, yeah. You get the vibe that you're very lonely.
Yes.
You're one character and there's nothing else around. But the trailer ended on an interesting clip of a guy. It's clearly sort of staring at some sort of creature. Some weird noise was made and the screen went black. So, didn't give anything away.
It'll be spooky creepy.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Ghost of the Crown. This game looks really, really weird.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
This is one of the highlights for me. No,
oh, really?
Because it's got musical numbers in it,
yes.
which is always cool to see. And it just, again, it looks like a really interesting game.
Mm-hmm.
And the weird, softly spoken Scottish mobile phone gun thing, power tool, is bizarre. And there's a talking cat.
Yes, there's a talking cat, there is.
Watch the trailer for Ghost of the Grand if you haven't seen it. It is very good. Yep. Updates to Age of Mythology.
Yeah, Japan.
Mudang 2 Hearts. Don't understand what that is.
Mudang 2 Hearts is this... it's some sort of multiplayer game, I think. It looks a bit like Splinter Cell and also a bit like something Hideo Kojima would do. You got lots of different playable characters.
Yes.
It's hard to explain.
Yes.
You have to watch the trailer. But I got Splinter Cell Mercenaries vibes when I watched this. From the multiplayer Mercenaries.
Fair.
So, I'm chuffed for Planet of Lana.
I'm so excited for Planet of Lana 2.
Yeah. Good sequel.
The first one's amazing. Can't wait to play that.
Yep.
And one of the people from the studio liked me tweet on Blue Sky about it.
Do they listen to the Straight Up Gamers podcast?
I don't know. I might have to go and suggest that they do.
They should. They should leave us a comment on Spotify.
Yes, please.
Can we just shout out the dad joke, the name of these Fallout 76 DLC?
Gone Fishing.
Yeah.
But as in nuclear fission.
Yeah.
Very good. It's a cozy add-on for Fallout 76.
Yep. Fishing.
You can do things. Solo leveling, not talking about that. Animo, again, this is why Pokemon games can't look terrible. This is very much a monster collector game, but with all of the graphics.
Yes.
There'll be 1,000 monsters like there is Pokemon, and that's apparently one of the problems.
But the issue they've got Pokemon, and again, I feel very sorry for Pokemon people, and I'm not one of them. But to watch games like this get revealed, and I think that is Team U Pokemon.
Yes.
And meanwhile, the millions and millions of Pokemon fans are sat with absolute shit to play because they won't put out a high quality product. From
bizarre.
Outside looking in. Obviously, game mechanics might work wonderfully.
You've got Game Freak making a really good looking
graphically,
game.
it's
You've
stunning.
got this team making a stunning looking game.
Yeah.
Why do Pokemon games look shan?
Don't know.
At Fate's End is by Thunder Lotus, who made Spiritfarer. So I will be playing this, and it will probably make me cry.
Fair enough.
That's what we're saying about that. Gears. Do you want to talk about Gears?
It's Gears. It's on PlayStation. It
does have multiplayer. I didn't think
it has multiplayer,
but it does.
Core Gears multiplayer. Might be tempted.
More players, PlayStation people joining in for it.
Yeah, it's cross-play, which is cool. Like for people who want to play co-op and multiplayer. It's out in August, 26th of August. This. It's obviously just prepping for E-Day next year.
Yes.
So fair enough.
Fair play to them.
I don't know how much it is. Is it full price?
No, it's not. It is £50.
Is it? Which is mad that that's not full price.
It is. Yes, correct.
There's another £30 start to the RRP that for a normal price game nowadays.
I don't understand Persona 4.
A lot of people will. This will do gangbusters for people on the Game Pass. This.
I don't understand Invincible, which is an Amazon show. But again, that's a
very cool
game.
trailer.
Yet another fighting game.
It was like watching The Boys.
It was, but the weird low frame rate characters was too jarring.
Yeah,
they were too low.
Okay. I think they were really interesting. Not my type of game, but I thought the art style, it was just really interesting. You did skip Sea of Thieves, and I get why, but can we just say season 17? What?
Season 17, 10 years
That's terrifying.
And it looks amazing. Like the new game mode that they're adding looks really interesting.
Anyway.
But in the interest of time, the Final Fantasies of recent times are coming to Xbox.
At last.
About fucking time.
At last. So,
I might finally play a Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yes. Don't have a date for remake yet.
No.
But Final Fantasy 16 was also announced and is out.
Shadow dropped.
Yeah. Out there and then.
And it's £50.
That's not bad. I played, as you know, 16 on the PlayStation. I played it and was like, I've come this far, I might as well finish it. The boss fights in that game are the highlight.
Yes.
It's worth playing for the boss fights.
Like kaiju situations.
Amazing. Yeah. Yep.
This was one of the other highlights of the show for me, Keeper.
Yeah, it's Double Fine's new game. So this is Tim Shaver. Shaver?
Schafer.
You shouldn't shave Tim.
No. You play as a lighthouse.
Of
with
course
a dodo
you do.
bird friend.
Of course you do.
And it like the art style, it looks like Psychonauts.
Yes.
Like it looks like it's in that world.
Yep.
Seemingly
like claymation, kind of weird looking. Yeah.
But it just looks really good. I can't explain it. It's a game for me.
Yeah. It's another one of those games you have to watch the trailer to try and even comprehend what it's about. But it's out on October the 17th, so another 2025 game for Xbox on Game Pass.
And it's very much a game for me. So many first-party games in 2025 from Xbox is mad.
Yep, keep it coming. Well, there's also stuff for other platforms too, so there's a lot of stuff will get released on PlayStation. So in some games they haven't confirmed either way. Like Clockwork Revolution, they didn't say what it's out on. The trailer ended and they moved on.
That's true.
I'd imagine it'll get released on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, it'll be coming on everything. Everything will be from this point forward. And then we heard from Phil.
We did, and he did a nice bit of chit-chat and talked about Keeper, which I thought was nice.
Yes.
I was more shocked at Phil's lost some weight.
I hope Phil's okay.
He's lost some weight.
Was my first thought.
Yeah. I was more shocked at how much weight Phil had lost over the closing game of the showcase.
Yes, I hope it's intentional because he's very thin.
He is thin, but I've watched him interviewed on the Xbox podcast today, and he was in good form. So.
Right, okay, good. As long as it's intentional, that's cool. So yeah, he had his nice bit of chit-chat. He always gives that's what he does
closing,
now.
Yeah.
He gives the inspirational speech about why gaming's important and why gamers are cool.
Yeah.
Mentioned the fact that we've got the 25th anniversary of Xbox next year, and that he is chuffed to bits that in the 25th year, we get a new Forza, assuming that's going to be Forza Horizon 6.
You'd expect so.
A new Fable, which we already know looks amazing.
I think that'll be the game tacked on to the showcase next year. I think that'll be the deep dive.
Shout. I thought it was getting released in the first half.
I think it'll be next.
I thought it slipped to the first half. And we're going to get a game from a series that has been with us from the very beginning.
It's a Combat Evolve remake.
Has to be. It could be Perfect Dark. Because that was a launch title for the 360.
It wasn't on original Xbox though.
That's a very good point. Never mind, I'll show up.
So it has to be Halo.
That would also be a good reason for Perfect Dark to come out next year. Because Perfect Dark Zero launched with the Xbox 360.
In 2005. So 21. No. Yeah, 21 years. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 21 years for the... Yeah, because the Xbox 360 was 20 this year.
Yeah. Yes.
It's got to be Halo.
Exciting to know that they've got plans to release those games next year. And
exciting to know that there's going to be a deal made out of it. Of the 25th anniversary.
I'm thinking limited edition hardware.
Please.
All that stuff.
Yes.
To add into the fact that the games we've seen at the State of Play, whether you love them or hate them, at Summer Showcase, at the Xbox event that's out next year, on top of Grand Theft Auto 6, is insane.
Yes.
Like, it's literally insane. So, clear your calendars, because if you're into gaming like us,
you're going to be a very, very busy boy.
You're going to have a massive pile of shame. But yeah, I'm excited. He sort of teed up the next 12, 18 months quite well in terms of what to expect. But now he's set that expectation. People will be sat at Opening Live, the Game Awards, waiting for something to show. I
think next year at the Summer Showcase, we get confirmation of the next Xbox.
Yeah.
in this 25th year, it's about time we told you what's coming next.
Yeah, it's
and
for
then
sure.
it is a 2027 rather than 2028.
You get the code name, they do some razzle dazzle on the spec.
Yeah. Maybe this is the evolution of what came from the handheld with the storefront stuff and blah, blah, blah.
Unifying console and PC gaming.
I think that's a good time for that to happen.
Yep.
And then after Phil, I appreciate this is a long, long podcast. We had a game that looked really, really interesting until they revealed what game it was.
I was disappointed by this as the last thing.
Yes, massively.
This is what happened when I watched this, because I didn't watch this live. I was out for tea on Sunday night, and I got in, and everybody went to bed, and I thought, I'm going to put my headphones on, I'm going to watch the showcase. So I sat on the sofa, watched the showcase, Phil did his speech, and he went, and of course there's one more thing, and I scooched from the sofa onto the floor in front of me telly, like a kid watching Saturday morning cartoons.
Nice.
And at the start, I was like, what is this? And I'm thinking, racking my brains thinking, is it this? Is it that? I didn't know what it was. A new IP. The actor I recognise from...
Yes, he's out of Heroes.
Yes, he is. And I was, what is this? And then we find out it's Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I was like, God, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, massively so.
Of all the games that had tack on at the end of your showcase...
As the one more thing.
Yeah.
It can't be a COD game.
In my opinion, they should have opened on Black Ops 7.
Yeah.
They should have opened on that trailer and closed with something else completely.
Yeah.
Even if it was like a tease for something.
Clockwork Revolution?
Yeah.
That could have ended the showcase.
A redesigned trailer of that. Like, yeah, something else, but that was disappointing.
I mean, it's got the graphics. Apparently it's a sequel to Black Ops 2. But it's called Black Ops 7. And we've just had Black Ops 6.
Just ditch the Black Ops thing.
That's just weird. I don't get it.
No confirmation if it's out this year. Are we going to see Call of Duty rested this year? Possibly.
Surely that's coming out this year. Surely.
Didn't say anything. Didn't confirm.
Well, that's true. And it will be weird.
Not a sausage.
Black Ops then Black Ops. But they need to cleave the COD franchise up and put it under different banners or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's the biggest selling game every single year. They need to support it continually. They need to release content for it continually because the sales haven't stopped.
Yeah.
And the Game Pass memberships will pick up momentum because of it.
It looks amazing though. But then
you can't dispute that.
Turned off with the fact it's called G game.
Mm-hmm. And I sincerely hope that when they do the full reveal of that game, the campaign is like, holy shit, this is like groundbreaking. This is like Titanfall-esque. This is a single player FPS campaign that people will talk about forever because it's that good.
Fingers crossed.
That's what we need.
Fingers crossed. Then it'll be okay that it was the one more thing.
Absolutely.
This has been a very long episode.
It has. Take a breath.
We're not doing this pile of shame this week.
No,
we'll be back soon to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2, hopefully with Mickey as well. Thank you very much for listening. Please do share. Please do tell people about it. Obviously, a lot of ground to cover this week. We hopefully have done some of this justice. Thank you very much for joining us. I have been Carrick. This has been Graham.
See you later.
And we will see you next time on the Straight Up Games podcast.
Bye.